Thank you, Mr. President. You know, growing up here in West Virginia, I was always taught that values matter. And we've seen across our nation when those values go away that chaos ensues. We always have to do the right thing regardless of whether it's popular or it enriches us. You know, I consider it the honor of a lifetime every morning as I walk towards the Capitol and see that Golden Dome to come in here and serve the people of West Virginia. And I'm really happy to serve alongside a group of talented and very dedicated people on this team. You know, we've accomplished a lot this session together. We've done things in this body that haven't been done before. A few examples of that. We voted this year to give our parents religious freedoms. In this body, we allowed them to participate with 45 other states who do that. You know, I believe parents should make the choice about their children and not the government, particularly when it comes to what goes in their bodies and the bodies of their children. This session, we also prohibited sexual orientation and gender identity being pushed on our children in our public schools. We passed a bill to stop liberal city ordinances from misgendering our children while blocking the parents' rights to intervene in that counseling. We banned chemical abortions, a horrific act that was going on in our state. We passed to ban that here in this body, and that was a very important vote. We passed the Joel Archer Substance Use Disorder Program to give families a last chance, one last chance, for those that were addicted to recover. And we passed it again tonight. We passed a pay increase for birth-to-3 workers who hadn't had a pay increase in over 21 years. We gave them a 25% pay increase. We were pro-life this session. We passed a Mothers and Babies program, which allowed these centers that are so vital across our state to spend that money in a way that truly benefits mothers and babies in our state. We've done a lot this session, and I'm very proud to be a part of this team. We passed out of this body the most comprehensive laws for substance use disorder by requiring an integrated care model. We accomplished all these things that previously haven't been done. We passed Lauren's Law today, passed the House, which cracks down on hardened criminals who deal death here in West Virginia and target our citizens with a lethal weapon of mass destruction, fentanyl. We passed a whistleblower fund to call out the mistreatment of those in recovery. We've all worked really hard, and it came to fruition tonight thanks to our Economic Development Chair, our governor, and this body, along with the House. We've worked hard all session on quite possibly the largest, most comprehensive economic development program in the history of our state with our data center and microgrid bill. During this session, we've established multiple economic growth districts across the state, areas that need economic development. We've focused on that, and we've accomplished that. We've passed universal licensing this session, which gives us a free market. It allows our folks more access. It allows businesses to participate, particularly small businesses, who a lot of times get overlooked in this process, to participate in our state. Through that, we also gave more medical access at a lower cost. And I know we had to debate that, and there was a lot of opposition to that free market process, but we were able to get that accomplished. You know, I've been working with our economic development director on individual business opportunities in my area, and I know many of you have as well. So I think we've proven this session that we can accomplish a heck of a lot of things that West Virginians care about, including driving their future and driving economic opportunity. And I'm looking forward to doing a lot more of that with this group. You know, quite honestly, I'm really glad that we've moved away from some of these other economic development opportunities that are Green New Deal opportunities, where we've spent millions of dollars to build green buses that, by the way, cost $375,000 each, when we can buy a good old Bluebird diesel bus for $125. $20 million. I'm glad we're not going to do deals in the future that include buses with green motors. Okay? Again, $6 million for a company that's now liquidated their assets and moved out of West Virginia. That was our hard taxpayer dollars. We can't look and afford to invest in hundreds of millions of dollars into research and development companies that focus on green projects that are unproven and unproduced. Hundreds of millions of dollars that could have went to small businesses across our state. Our largest employers in West Virginia are our small businesses. That's what drives our economy. Continuing to overlook that is a huge mistake. And so I'm glad this session we've done both of those things. We focus on the big deals that are going to make a huge difference in our state. And I'm really encouraging our body to focus our economic development on these small businesses, and let's continue to create incentives that really drive and grow that businesses. You know what? The citizens of West Virginia expect us to do the right things here. They hold us accountable, and we must hold each other accountable as well. The people who sent me here to represent them want me to defend faith, family, and freedom. Mr. President, I want to thank you for allowing me to do my job this session. Thank you for your transparency and your leadership. You've led this Senate with common sense solutions grounded in conservative values, and I appreciate that so much. Right now, more than ever, we need leaders in our state government who understand and share our West Virginia values, and also who recognize that those values are worth defending, because to me, that's what makes West Virginia such an amazing place to live. Mr. President, your office is now used for the people and for our members. You have no allegiances, no special interest groups. You're not beholden to anyone other than West Virginians. You've run one of the most successful Senate in many years, and the results show that, as we highlighted tonight. I'm so thankful to serve here. Thank you guys for welcoming me in as a freshman into this group. It's truly been an honor. It's truly been a pleasure. I'm looking forward to serving with everyone here for many more years to come. Thank you, Mr. President.